Hey, truth seekers, good people of the world, welcome back. Zach here. This video is dedicated to the people of Stillwater, Oklahoma, especially the people who I have offended and who are so angry with me. I will start off by apologizing to you for not being as clear as I should have been in my first video. A lot of you who attack me, I know, did not take the time to watch the video because all of the things I was attacked for, I addressed in the very video I was being assaulted for making. If you watch the video, I acknowledged that I thought it was a hoax, but it might be a false flag. I have since found out that this was a real event. Several people were injured, they were ran over, some people died. The video of the crash is online. It is very disturbing to watch. A car does fly into a group of people. And based on the way it hits the people, it seems fortunate that only 4 died. I imagine some people are also very seriously injured and in critical condition. I'm not going to post that video. You can stream it. It's fuzzy, the one that's out there, but it does look legitimate, and it would explain why so many people are so angry with the video I did. What's frustrating, though, is the way we behave as Americans. It's nothing new what's happened to me here. It's something I'm well aware of. It's something I'm well versed to. I've grown thick skin. I've put up with being insulted for trying to expose truth before. After September 11th, when I was 18 years old, almost everybody hated me and treated me the same way just for bringing up the fallacies in the story, as I was treated for bringing up what is awfully suspicious about the Oklahoma State crash. For those of you who did insult me, if you had watched the video, I explained that your school colors are orange. Almost every single insult said I was a fucking moron and didn't even know what the school colors were. I know everybody who left that insult didn't watch the video. I talked about in the third minute of a 15-minute video. If you would have watched 20% of the video, you would have known that I know your school colors are orange. And had you watched the full video, maybe none of you would have even been angry with me. So this is a real problem, you know? People not listening, people getting so angry, so defensive, wanting to attack. You're attacking the wrong person. I am trying to expose the villains who are behind this madness that is waged against us on a regular basis. The tragedy experienced in Stillwater is one of many tragedies that have been waged in this same fashion. If you watch the videos I've put out today, I have taken apart the plane crashes for both of your universities. They were both done by this same set of numbers. And the tribute at Oklahoma State University for the fallen 10 basketball players who died January 27, 2001, that tribute was established on the date of February 23rd, 2/23. That is a very special number to the Freemasons. The word Masonic in Jewish gematria sums to 223. Also, the phrase the synagogue of Satan sums to 223. And for those of you who read the Bible, you know exactly who the synagogue of Satan is. The false Jews, the Zionist Jews who are said to rule in the end times. We people are living in the end times. I'm not someone who believes in rapture or any of that, but I understand we live in very terrible times, and all of our lives and our quality of life is in jeopardy from having this gang of tyrants rule over us. My work is about exposing this gang, and this gang has their numbers coded all over the tragedies that have tormented your town, the plane crashes in 2001 and 2011, as well as the parade incident of this past weekend, October 24th. And in case you missed the story, the exact same thing happened in Delaware at Delaware State on October 24th. A car ran into a crowd of people at their homecoming parade as well. I guarantee you this was another ritualistic event by this same gang of Masonic assholes. Now, for you people of Stillwater who are so angry with me, I invite you to watch the work I've been doing. If you're not aware, your video is just the latest thing I've covered. I've covered over 800 incidents like this. I have shown beyond a shadow of a doubt that this conspiracy by the numbers, by this gang of Masons and Zionists, is a very real thing and a very dangerous thing to all of our lives. In your town, there is a Masonic lodge at 322 West Miller Avenue. 322 is the number of Yale Skull and Bones, a Masonic order. The reflection of 322 is 223, the number I was just talking about. That's there for the memorial of the 10 basketball players who died on January 27, 2001. You know, I know this work I've signed up for is hard work, and I know I'm going to take a lot of abuse. I have thick skin. I can handle it. And for you people in Stillwater, I want you to know that I am going to come to your city. You know, I've been telling my subscribers, my viewers for a long time, my goal is to get this on the streets. I've been saying I want to take this to college campuses throughout the United States. I want schools to start teaching gematria, this knowledge we have hidden from us. For any of you who think this is silly, watch my videos. I guarantee you if you watch 5 of my videos, you will be hooked. You will have learned something new. You will see this is beyond any coincidence. You know, I don't do this work to upset people. I do this work to empower people, to enlighten people, to wake people up. And that's what I want you to know in Stillwater. You do live in a Masonic town. A lot of us live in Masonic towns. The Freemasons own this country. This is a Zionist Freemason creation nation we live in. In the video I did that not as many of you watched, I talked about how the football score after the tragedy connected to the tragedy through the same numbers. The reason that is so is because the Freemasons rigged the news, they rigged the tragedies, they rigged the sports games. We are a people living out a predetermined, planned agenda. What happened to you on Saturday, October 24th was planned out long in advance. The plan was executed that day, just like it was in Dover, Delaware on the same day. That should raise everyone's eyebrows. 2 homecoming parade crashes in one day? Since when? You know? The media loves to do this. These Masons, these Zionists, they love to do this. Piggyback on the backs of other stories. For those of you who read the media, I'm sure you saw how 2 weeks ago, all of a sudden there were these stories about plane pilots dying in midair, having heart attacks in midair, having strokes in midair. They had like 5 stories like that in 1 week. Since when? We never heard stories like that before. Then all of a sudden 5 in 1 week? The reason this happens is because this is how the Masons and the Zionists operate. They control our media, and they control a whole lot more. They have a stranglehold on our government. They have a stranglehold on the culture setters, media, movies, music, sports leagues. These are the things that program us all. And part of the reason I do this as well is because I realize we are a programmed people and we need to be deprogrammed. You know, we've become robotic. Everybody's attack on me showed how robotic we are as Americans. 500 people attacked me. All 500 of those people didn't take the time to even watch 3 minutes of the video that they were trashing me for. And what else is frustrating is as Americans, everybody wants to assert somebody's mentally ill. I mean, half of those insults said that I was mentally ill and belonged in a padded room. You guys, I'm a very nice person. I'm a very generous person. I've been a very selfless person my whole life. This work takes selflessness. There is no fruits in this work. It is mostly just attack, insult. I do it anyway because I know it needs to be done. You know? So people in Stillwater, I hope you can forgive me. I intend to be in your town very soon. I want to go to your school. I want to bring this knowledge there. I want to make sure another tragedy like this never comes to Stillwater or any other college campus, because this stuff is sick. Sacrificing young teens, early 20s, athletes, college students for Masonic Zionist ritual. It's sick. And for all of you who attack me, I challenge you to go back and watch the first video that you insulted me for and see that everything I am saying is true. I acknowledged it could have been a real event. I didn't think at first it was, because so often we are hoaxed in this media. But I'm glad I know it's real now, because that motivates me even more to come to your school, to your town, to help you out. You think I'm your enemy, but really I'm your ally. Your enemies are the people who did this to you. That woman, she's just a patsy, just an agent. Who knows what they did to her? So that's pretty much the message. Until next time, truth seekers.